We say, let's say an apple is healthy, but are the seeds inside the apple are healthy? Are they? They contain cyanide. Are fruits sprayed with pesticides, are those considered healthy? What about GMO fruits? How do you know if those are healthy? How much fruit? Maybe up to a certain point, fruit are healthy, but then beyond that point, they're not healthy anymore. So in what sense can you even say that? Like, look, you might say, well, Leo, we can qualify. We can say specific kinds of fruits like apples are healthy for human beings. That statement is true. Well, maybe it's not true when you consider the apple seeds, and maybe if you consider eating a ton of the apples, it's no longer true. You'll say, okay, Leo, let's qualify further. Let's say apples are healthy for human beings as long as you don't eat the apple seeds, and also you don't eat too much of it. You keep it under, a certain amount. But then even that's not going to work, because you could say, well, what about people with a certain genetic disorder? Is that healthy for them? And you could say, okay, we can qualify further. Apples are healthy for these kinds of people who don't have this kind of genetic disorder, blah, 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 blah. Okay, but what if we cook the apples and we overcook them? Does that count? So now we have to qualify. Raw apples are healthy, but not the overcooked ones. See, and this goes on forever. There's no end to this. Is ketchup a fruit? Is orange juice a fruit? Is refined sugar from apples a fruit? Is a nut a fruit? Is a plastic apple a fruit? Is a plastic apple a fruit? Now you might say, well, obviously, Leo, a plastic apple is not a fruit. That's just silly. Yeah, but see, if we're in a room together and I say, hand me that apple over there, and you look over there and it's a plastic apple, it's obviously plastic, you're not deceived. You grab it, you hand it to me, no questions, no concerns. It just works. You understand exactly what I'm talking about. Even though that apple wasn't a real apple, it was just a plastic apple. But you still understood what I told you. That's because your mind is so advanced,